Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to Megaloot. So as you can see, I'm on floor 99. Things have been going pretty smoothly. There's not really much to say. This is kind of like a time skip. I thought I would upload this video before the previous update, which I haven't uploaded yet, where I'm on floor 71 talking about the Excalibur. So I'll do that just to explain my current build, right, and explaining the reasoning for it. But now that I'm on floor 99, I do have some more things to say now in regards to that. So it's going to be a bit out of order in terms of YouTube upload wise, but in terms of this, let's first go ahead and choose let's choose a good upgrade this time. So our armor and power are pretty good. Our faith still needs some work. I would say faith is good, but it is good to have a good amount of starting armor still, just in case. I'll go with this one just to have a good balance between that. And then do a bit of this. Yep, and there we go. But yeah, I just wanted to show in regards to the Excalibur, as you can see, the common version gives me 348,000 gold. But then the divine version gives you 1.8 million% gold. However, I have now also reached a point where the refresh is now too expensive. So I'm technically just relying on the item drop chance from the mercenary set in order to get items that I can use to dismantle and improve my stats, my permanent stats. But in any case, I have to go single target now because of this thing. But still, against these kinds of enemies, it's still pretty easy. So floor 100 is going to be a big milestone for me. I don't know how good this is in the grand scheme of things, but at least for me, I'm pretty happy that I've gotten to floor 100. And honestly, it was super easy. Honestly, if you want me to be honest, like I didn't struggle. Once I got my build sorted out, once I knew how my build worked, and the backup contingency plans that I have in my current box, just in case for any scenario for the current version of the game, in terms of like all the enemies, I have something for them. Well, not really something, but it's like I just swap one piece of equipment, and that's pretty much it. So for this one, I think I'll just get started by getting this guy out, and then I'll get some mana there. As you can see, I mean, they don't have a chance at all. It's like, it is just super, like, this build is actually so broken. I'm actually so happy that I found out that this stupid set exists while I was doing this run. But yeah, Demonic is great, but obviously, as you can see, I'm not using it right now, which kind of defeats the purpose of what I'm saying of the build being broken. But it's mainly because I want to get this thing here. So for this one, obviously I can still beat them through through a single target, but I'll just show you what I mean by like a quote-unquote contingency plan with this. So basically, just these two. This can be the Divine Throngler instead if I wanted more HP, but having the extra dazzle is nice just in case, because it'll increase my damage output by a bit. But yeah, so as you can see, as long as I'm not fighting that one knight enemy, which hasn't appeared yet, I can just spam this, and then when the knight enemy comes, I'll just switch to single target. No, so I'm using this one, the Divine Giant's Ring, because it gives me a lot of HP. Now, I'm not actually using the HP for any sort of damage, but you know, it is there just because, right? So as you can see, I'm not really paying attention to anything at this point. I'm just like buying things that I need. I mean, I'm keeping gear that I need and then selling things that I don't need at the end. So yeah, I'm trying not to be too careless. So for example, this one, there's a multi-cleanse and a magma golem. And technically speaking, it could lead to a bit of drama. So I'll just do a bit of this, right? So the thing that the lava golem does, that even if I do get some stacks, some ephemeral armor stacks, the cinder damage at the start of turn will cause me to get hit, allowing me, preventing me from gaining more armor, which, you know, prevents you from dealing 4 trillion damage just like I did right now. Yeah, all of this are pretty useless at this point. So I'm just looking for armor, percent damage, and I'm looking for necklaces. You know, this thing, I need more divine glooms for the dazzle. But yeah, so this one is still pretty easy, but they do have armor piercing. So that's like what, 15k each. So technically it's not that much, right? So I'll show you what I mean. So there we go. So I'm gonna be getting hit for 16,000 damage. Oh, I guess not because of my toughness. How much toughness do I even have? 1.9k. Oh, I have more toughness. Oh well, that's a feels bad. Okay, so for times like these, the multi-cleanse kind of ruins the vibes, right? And then this guy, I have to technically attack first because it hits too hard. So I'm technically forced to switch to the demonic set in this kind of case. So I'm not really going to be getting any gold. But as I've said, the inflation is now too great that it actually doesn't actually matter anymore what set that I use. So technically I could just stay with this set. And then that's that. So we got Magma Golem. For this one it's okay. We can go single target, but for a bit of fun, we can do this one. Mainly because we can afford to do single target against these two. So what I like about this one is that I do double the amount of hits, but I kind of messed up. But you know, 6.8 mil is still pretty respectable. So, you know, it's not really a big deal. But yeah, that's floor 100. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. I don't know what else to say. Floor 100, that's that. I think I will go for armored attack, because this one's like the hardest one to increase in percentage. So I'll just go ahead and do that. So there we go. That was floor 100. Unfortunately, that was a bit anticlimactic. It wasn't really like a super difficult floor or anything. I mean, it's been the same thing for the past like 60, 50 floors now. Just the usual stuff. Switching sets if I need to. But otherwise, I'll just do single target and try and get as much gold as I can. Getting some good gear along the way, hopefully through the drops. Because at this point, refreshing is just super expensive that gold is actually useless now. Like, look. So it cost me like 3 billion to refresh once. I have the maximum, I have the best weapon in the game right now in terms of gold gain. And look, we're at 16.6 billion right now. We went up by 2.2 billion. So I have to like complete a few floors just to refresh once. So I'm actually probably just gonna go switch to the usual set. I'm just gonna go switch to this and then just change to single target if I need to, or switch to this for single target with the double hits. So I think I'll just do that. So yeah, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be updating all of you again, but if you're curious to see how far I'm at, I guess I can make more update videos. Stay tuned for the explanation video in regards to using the Divine Excalibur for the climb for around floor 70 onwards, I guess, up to floor 100, you could say. But yeah, it's been your boy Nitrostorm. I'll see you guys in the next stream or video. Peace.